What? Huh?
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, queen! In this economy?
There you go.
Trust me, I find this myself very shocking, but I am not here to question it. I am simply here to share my own experience, what it has been like looking for a job in Germany. And let me tell you, looking is half of the fun. But to be clear, I am by no means an expert in this field of job hunting, let alone in the EU. I am simply a fresh fish in this pond and also just trying to find my way as an independent woman trying to make her life work. So, a little disclaimer. This is not career advice. I am not your professional career bestie, although I do have a good track record, so I can offer my own experience and insights into how I found a job here. I also want to clarify that I am a German citizen, so that is a totally different process than if you were to apply for a work visa. But in this video, I will talk about how to look for and apply to jobs, how to update your CV, prepare for interviews, and finally land that job in the negotiating phase. So grab your notebooks, pens, pencils, and a cup of nonsensical level of ambition to face today's job market, and let's dive right in. Probably the most exhausting and time-consuming part of this entire process is the job hunt and actually finding positions that you are interested in, that you want to apply for. It really depends on which market you're looking at and what is available at the time. Personally, before doing any searching or applying, I would actually do a mini career audit. Ask yourself, what are you really looking for right now in a job? What is the purpose that it will fulfill? Is this a next step, a transitory job, a side hustle? Is it your first job out of college? Whatever the purpose is, define that for yourself first before you start looking. And this will help you better narrow down what type of job commitment you're really looking for. Full-time, part-time, hybrid, remote, entry-level, mid-level, senior level. All of these require a certain level of your energy, time, and skills, and that is important to know what you're getting yourself into before you start sending out applications. So once you do that, then I would start looking and applying to jobs, updating your CV, formatting it correctly, and use those AI tools to help finesse your resume. Not write, but fine-tune it so that it's really matching each position that you're applying for. And this is just a note for a lot of the EU countries, but many do require a photo on your CV. So call that photography friend, invite them out to a coffee, and take some good photos, some nice headshots. In terms of the search, here are some of the places that I went looking for jobs, particularly in Germany. Stepstone is one of Germany's leading job boards. I found them to be most effective from the application to hiring process. Really liked their user experience, and they have a lot of built-in tools to help you create a CV or prep for interviews. This is definitely at the top of my list in terms of searching. LinkedIn is another great place to look, but personally, I didn't find it super helpful. The Auswahl was a little bit smaller for me. I do know a lot of people say recruitment happens often through LinkedIn. Also a really good thing to keep updated because employers will look at your LinkedIn, so keep it fresh. Indeed is also another very popular job board. Make It in Germany is actually one of the official government portals that help bring skilled workers into the country with a lot of integration support. So they have a ton of job listings in different industries, and you can sign up for their newsletter actually, and they will send you weekly updates on the newest positions that have opened up. If you're looking for more curated job boards, Berlin Startup Jobs, Meine Stadt, and Creative Jobs Berlin are all great resources. I highly recommend setting up some kind of job tracking system so that when you are applying, you know exactly where you're at in the process for each one. You know when to follow up, who to follow up with, where you even found the job, and this is just a great way to also see your own progress as you are putting yourself out there. I use Notion for basically all of my life tasks, so I set up my tracker in Notion. Starting August 1st, I applied to a total of 20 jobs. I heard back from 8 by the end of the month. I got 3 interviews. 2 of those turned into second interviews, and then I ended up with 1 offer. So honestly, mission accomplished. But I will say it is a totally different landscape here in terms of how interviews actually go, and that is what we will be talking about next. So let's say you've applied to a couple positions, you've heard back, you got an interview invite, yay! Good for you, let's go. Okay, but now it's time to lock in. So for me, interview prep is quite formulaic. I research, I script, I practice, and I repeat. So for each position, I started by researching the company and the role in depth, noting down what key skills, tasks, and overall departments I might be working with, so I can really focus in on how I fit into the bigger picture for them and what I can bring to this company. So then I would write out practice questions, some more general, some more specific to the role, and craft answers that tie in my experience, skill sets, working style, and overall case for what I can bring to the table and why it matters for them. My interview's tomorrow, so I'm gonna do another round of prep. Get in the zone. Are you helping me? Yeah, what do you think is gonna happen? Are you giving me emotional support? Thank you. Thank you for your emotional support. Gehen wir jetzt ins Badzimmer. This is how I do it. It's really nothing fancy. Lights, camera, and action. I am going to set up a timer, 45 minutes. I definitely will be fixing my hair situation. Practice, practice, practice. What works for me is a tried and true approach that is also backed by skill development and neurological patterns, which is consistent, deliberate practice. That means quite literally going through the motions of the interview, from that first handshake and introduction to the final questions and how you would wrap up. And like any other presentation, you want there to be a flow of things and you want to be well positioned to be able to pivot at any moment in time. All of these soft skills really do count in translating what you can do on paper to who you are in person, and those two things need to equate. So as much as you are practicing what you will say, also practice how you will say it. Okay, the last part of the prep for me is the look. If you feel confident, you're going to be confident. Internal state will reflect in the external. This may be unconventional advice, but I like to treat interviewing like dating. You are just getting to know them in this first interview, and they're just getting to know you. You're not committing your life. They're not committing their life. You just need to show up as yourself and who you are, and the right match will come to the forefront. And it's okay if the first one doesn't work out. There will be more, so take your time. This isn't Tinder. We're not speed dating. Also, every interview is a great source of feedback, so try to see it as a learning opportunity. I just had my first interview, and yeah, kind of completely bombed it. I don't know, there was just a misunderstanding with the Werkstudenten position, and that they were not aware that I was finishing up my studies. They did not go well. God, I'm so embarrassed. It's really not how I wanted that to go. I just feel so silly. Well, there goes one. Okay, that went so much better. Oh my gosh. I thought it was me yesterday. I thought like I was just because I got so nervous at yesterday's interview, but okay, I feel so good. Honestly, it just was redemption. Like, even if I don't get this position, I felt like so calm. I feel like that's a really good sign when you're in a meeting with someone new and you're kind of under like high stakes pressure, that your body actually feels just really calm and grounded. I didn't have a tight knot in my stomach. I didn't get flustered. I feel excited and hopeful for it. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I did a really great job of keeping my cool, presented myself composed. I said all the right things, like I hit it. I just hit each thing. Okay, time to take this little girly out. Right, Mochi? Hey! Rather than presenting the super clean-cut professional image, I felt in a lot of the interviews here that it's about how you apply yourself rather than how you appear on paper. So my biggest tip for anyone at this stage in the interview process is to practice your presence. Take your time getting ready, meditate, eat a good breakfast, clear your mind, do what you need to do to prepare in a humanized way so that you also show up in a humanized way, not in an overproductive, I gotta show them kind of way. Because at this point, most employers don't really want to know more about what you have on paper. They want to see how you will actually show up in the role and whether it truly is a good fit for them and the team. Keeping all of this in mind, it is really important at the end of the day to know your value and know your worth. Okay, I have done my practice. I have run through it several times. I feel really good. I feel like confident that everything I need to know is here. It's within me. It's just a matter of going and also staying calm, keeping energy, expectations, like chill, you know? Yeah, I feel prepared, I feel good, and los geht's. Alrighty. Just got out of the interview and yeah, I think it went really well. I felt good and confident. I'm gonna hear back in about 2 weeks, so we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, I'm excited. Now time for a little snack break. Even after really successful interviews that felt great, don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are so many other factors that play into why a company decides to hire or not. But when you do get an offer, do your market research, make your case, and don't be afraid to ask for what you need to feel really good about accepting the offer. When you're negotiating, it's not about asking for more money or more benefits. It's about asking for longevity. It's about asking for sustainability in your career. What are the things that you need in order to see yourself here long term, where you can grow, where you can continue to develop? Again, it's a reciprocal exchange here. You are getting something out of this just as much as they are, and you deserve to be compensated in the way that feels fair and right to you. So my experience negotiating here was a little bit different in that more of it happens through conversation rather than in written form through email. I want to say we had like at least 3 different conversations till we verbally came to an agreement, and then that was written in a draft contract, which was then reviewed and then sent, and then a final was sent, and then it was signed, and then it was final. If I had any other advice to give, it's to be patient in this process and remember that careers and jobs are not linear. Also, a lot of it is not on you. The market is crazy and unpredictable right now, so don't be hard on yourself. Trust that the right thing will come along, and you got this. So let me know if you have any specific questions about the whole job process here in Germany, or comment below if you're interested in any videos about the differences between the US job market, the German job market, or maybe more specific information about my own career trajectory and how I found myself repositioning here in the EU. I'm more than happy to talk about it and share what I can. But again, this is not a career channel, so take it all as a grain of salt. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and found it helpful. Okay, liebe Zuschauer, das war alles für heute. Vielen, vielen Dank nochmal. Drückt dir die Daumen und wir sehen uns in der nächsten. Ciao!